raindrops whispering yesterday, echoes in the rain, calling out your name, falling down like memories I can't tame. Every drop reminds me of what we lost, love drifting slowly, covered in frost. The bench is empty, your coat long gone, yet in my mind you linger on. Puddles shimmer with the life we knew, reflecting skies once painted blue. Echoes in the rain, calling out your name, falling down like memories I can't tame. Every drop reminds me of what we lost, love drifting slowly, covered in frost. And though the silence fills this space, I still see shadows of your face. The storm may pass, the ache remains, forever tied to these gentle rain. Echoes in the rain, soft and bittersweet, every note a heartbeat I repeat. Though you're gone, you still remain in echoes in the rain. The night is quiet, the stars don't speak. I'm sitting still, but my heart still seeks. The echo of your last goodbye still lingers softly in the sky. And though the world has gone to sleep, I find the memories I still keep. Under the moonlight, I feel you near, whispers of you only I can hear. Time stands still, but you move on. I hold your shadow till the dawn. The breeze remembers how you stayed, the way we laughed, the games we played. But silence wraps the world in white, and I just sit beneath the light. I know you're somewhere I can reach, but dreams still call you back to me. Under the moonlight, I feel you near, whispers of you only I can hear. Time stands still, but you move on. I hold your shadow till the dawn. Maybe someday, when stars align, I'll find you waiting, just like old times. But for tonight, I close my eyes and let the moon reflect your light. Under the moon as a prayer still feels the same. Though you're gone, this love remains. Under the moonlight, I feel no pain. It's quiet now, just you and me. The world fades out so peacefully. Your hand in mine, I close my eyes, and time just stops like stars align. No words to speak, we feel it all. In this small space, we rise, we fall. A moment like this, so soft, so true. I found forever just by finding you. It started with a drizzle, then turned into a song. Each raindrop on my shoulder felt like you all along. I didn't bring an umbrella, didn't think I'd need one, but your memory followed me even after you were gone. I walk the same old street, the lights are soft and dim. The world is holding quiet like it's waiting on a hymn. My coat is getting heavy, but my heart is heavier still. You're not just in the past, you're in the silence that I feel. Rain on my way home, falling like the words I never said. Every step alone echoes all the things I should have kept. You're not here tonight, but I still walk where we once stood. And the rain on my way home somehow feels like you understood. Everyone's asleep, but I'm still awake. It feels like I'm the only one left in the dark between the city lights. Your face quietly comes to mind. Standing at the end of the night, frozen in the weight of memories, one heart I never let go of. Do you feel it too? Across the stars, silence hums in every breath. Even the clock seems to stop. Every shadow looks like you, and I can't tell if I'm dreaming. Standing at the frozen in the weight of memories, one heart I never let go of. Do you feel it too? Across the stars, the dawn may come to wash you away, but I still hold you in the quiet. Even if no one else can see, you're the echo I keep inside. Still standing at the end of the night, where our story softly remains, I whisper your name into the dark, hoping it might reach your heart. The golden light begins to dim, like photographs with softened skin. You smiled once in this very place. Now shadows fall where light had graced. Nothing breaks, but nothing stays. It all just slowly slips away. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers on. The echoes hum where voices were, a silence dressed in amber blur. He never left, not all the way. Some warmth decided it would stay. I don't replay, I don't rewind, but still the golden threads unwind. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers on. Maybe love was like the day, too beautiful to truly stay. But in the dusk its touch remains, soft and quiet, sweet as rain. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers on. I look up at the sky tonight, 1,000 stars, a silver light, but some don't have a name or place. Still they shine with quiet grace, like the way you cross my mind. In the the spaces left behind. Unnamed stars in the midnight blue remind me gently still of you. Though the world has moved so far, I still wish on who you are. They don't need names, they just need light, like you and I, in separate nights. The wind, it hums a lullaby, soft as tears, I never cry. The sky is white, but still I find you glowing in the back of my mind, in the hush of distant skies. I hear the echo of goodbyes. Unnamed stars in the midnight blue remind me gently still of you. Though the world has moved so far, I still wish on who you are. They don't need names, they just need light, like you and I, in separate nights. We're not lost, we're just apart, still aligned inside my heart. Unnamed stars will always glow, even if you'll never know. You're the quiet light I see whenever the dark surrounds me.
No words were said, but I could feel the way your presence made me heal. A gentle pause, a quiet grace, 1,000 thoughts behind your face. You never had to say a lie. Your silence always sounded kind. The stillness between us, softer than the rain, told me what your heart held without a trace of pain. In every breath we didn't speak, you held me close so deep. The stillness between us was louder than a scream. We sat and watched the evening fall. No need to fill the space at all. Your hand in mine, a perfect fit. No stories told and none to quit. Some moments bloom without a sound, and still they shake the world around. The stillness between us, softer than the rain, told me what your heart held without a trace of pain. In every breath we didn't speak, you held me close so deep. The stillness between us was louder than a scream. People chase the perfect line, but all I needed was your time. And when you looked into my soul, I didn't need the words at all. Stillness between us said more than love could say. It held me through the silence and never walked away. Even now in quiet rooms, I feel your voice resume. The stillness between us still echoes like a tune. Still echoes like a tune.
Rain taps gently on the glass, like a memory asking to come in. The sea is blurred behind the fog, but I still know where you've been. A quiet cup held in my hands warms the cold you left behind. Your name floats in the rising steam, soft as the wind that's on my mind. Through the coffee steam I see the sea and the you I used to know. Your voice a whisper in the waves, calling from long ago. Through the coffee steam I feel the ache of everything we couldn't say. The cafe hums a gentle tune, but I'm somewhere far from here. With every sip the past returns, and so does every tear. Through the coffee steam I see the sea and the you I used to know. Your voice a whisper in the waves, calling from long ago. Through the coffee steam I feel the ache of everything we couldn't say. If I could reach through glass and rain, would you be waiting still? But time has poured too many cups, and I can't climb that hill. Through the coffee steam I see the sea, fading like your last goodbye. The warmth is gone, but still I stay as raindrops fill the sky. Through the coffee steam I see the sea, and I quietly wonder why. clock is ticking louder now, like it's rushing us somehow. Your eyes avoid what's left unsaid. Your hand still rests near my head. I know the words you're scared to say, but I don't wanna end today. So hold me longer, don't let go. Let silence tell me what I know. If this is goodbye, just let it wait. Stay with me here before it's too late. Hold me longer, just a little more, before you walk out that door. Outside begins to fade, but here inside I wish you'd stay. Your heartbeat's trembling next to mine, like you're still caught between the lines. Don't promise what we cannot keep. Just hold me now before we leave. So hold me longer, don't tell me what I know. If this is goodbye, just let it wait. Stay with me here before it's too late. Hold me longer, just a little more, before you walk out that door. Maybe love can't always win, but let me feel it once again. Not forever, not for life, just for now, just one more night. So hold me longer like you did before. Forget what's waiting past the door. No promises, no plans to keep. Just hold me now until I sleep. Hold me longer until I can let you go. The sky turned gray without a sound. Umbrellas opened all around, but I stood still under the storm, where your memory kept me warm. Your footsteps faded down the street with every drop. My heart skipped a beat. She left with the rain, didn't say goodbye, just walked away. In the hush between the thunder, I still hear the words she couldn't say. She left with the rain, but her silence, it chose to stay. Raindrops trace the window pane, like the tears I tried to explain. The coffee turned cold in my hand as I watched love slip through like sand. No closing door, no last refrain, just a whisper lost in the rain. She left with the rain, didn't say goodbye, just walked away. In between the thunder, I still hear the words she couldn't say. She left with the rain, but her silence, it chose to stay. And when the clouds return again, I look for her like then and then. She left with the rain, but she's still here in everything. The way it falls, the way it hurts, the way my heart forgets to sing. She left with the rain, and I've never been the same. We sat beneath the stars so wide, our fingers laced, our hearts aligned. You said forever, and I believed, not knowing how time rewinds. The laughter faded first, then your scent, your final word. But that starlight we once knew still burns inside, unheard. That starlight will never return, like the way you once looked at me. It lived for a moment, then it burned. Now it's part of a memory. That starlight will never return, but I still search endlessly. I see couples in the dark, sharing what we used to be. And I wonder if that starlight will ever shine for me. But stars die out like promises, and hearts don't keep their glow. That starlight will never return, and I think I've always known. And I think I've always known. I stir my cup with no one near. A morning steeped in memories dear. The chair across is empty still, but in my heart you're sitting still. Coffee for one, but thoughts of two. Every sip I think of you. The window fogs with what we had, sweet and warm, a little sad. The rain taps soft against the pane, repeating all we can't explain. A song we love plays faint and low. In every note I let you go. Coffee for maybe someday I won't feel this way. The table set for one will stay, but now your presence fills this space. In every scent, in every taste. Coffee for one, yet never alone. You linger here, though you've long gone. With every morning, day's begun. Still sipping love in coffee for one. The sun slipped low, the edges bled with color words have never said. The golden faded into blue, and then indigo broke through. Sky turning indigo so slow, like secrets only night could know. I watched it change without a sound as all the busy world unwound. The stars were shy, the moon still pale. The evening calm, a softened trail, and in that hue I felt release, as if the light had whispered peace. Sky turning indigo so slow, like secrets only night could know. I watched it change without a sound as all the busy world unwound. There's magic in that in between, where what was fades and what will be is unseen. Sky turning indigo tonight takes all I held and makes it light, and in its depth I seem to know the quiet truth that shadows grow. Twinkling bulbs above my head, soft jazz songs and things unsaid. Shadows dance along the wall, time feels slow, I feel it all. Cups half full and voices low, warmth from faces that I know. Laughter in the evening air fills the silence everywhere. Under cafe lights I find a slower rhythm, a peaceful mind. Every flicker, every note wraps me like a velvet coat. pages turn in quiet hands. Dreams are written in the sand. Someone hums a broken tune, echoing beneath the moon. And in this moment, time lets go. The world outside begins to slow. Inside these lights I breathe again, soft and still like summer rain. Under cafe lights I stay, with gentle thoughts that drift away. Wrapped in golden evening hush, nothing here but quiet trust. Under lights I come alight. Ah-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah. Under lights I come alive. Ah-da-da-da-da-da-da. Under lights I come alive. The lamp burns low, the shadows lean. The night has swept the world so clean. And here I sit in silence deep, with one small light I couldn't keep. Last light in the room so warm, a gentle hush before the storm. No voices left, no plans to make, just what remains when moment break. The window hums a quiet breeze. The air is still, my thoughts at ease. The stories pause, the pages bare, but something calm is hanging there. Last light in the room so warm, a gentle hush before the storm. No voices left, no plans to make, just what remains when moments break. Some endings glow instead of fade, like whispers softly left unsaid. Last light in the room tonight will dim and take away the fight. And though it leaves a gentle gloom, I'll find myself in that last room. The sky was glowing, soft and white. You sat in silence by my side. The lake was still, but in the trees a gentle hush, a whispering breeze. And oh, the night was slow and kind. The world fell quiet just in time. You looked at me, I knew the ache of that that lake breeze from the lake. The fireflies danced far away. We didn't need the words to say, just every moment warm and true, a fleeting hush between me and you. And oh, the night was slow and kind, the world fell quiet just in time. You looked at me, I knew the ache of that late breeze from the lake. We stayed until the stars were high. A breath, a pause, a last goodbye. And oh, the night was slow and kind. I'll always feel it when I wake. That late breeze from the lake. You didn't cry, I didn't plead, just silence growing like a seed. The words we didn't say were loud, like distant thunder in a cloud. No slamming doors, no broken glass, just letting go of what can't last. It was a soft goodbye, no sudden storm, no final fight, just quiet tears behind a smile and steps that lingered for a while. It was a soft goodbye, but it cut like winter through July. You kissed my hand, I turned away. Two hearts that knew they couldn't stay. I watched you fade beyond the light, still hoping somehow we'd be right. No blame, no shame, just drifting slow, like waves that learn to let us go. It was a soft goodbye, no sudden storm, no final fight, just quiet tears behind a smile and steps that lingered for a while. It was a soft goodbye, but it cut like winter through July. I still recall the way you breathed, like you were giving all of me. leaves fall at my feet. The breeze is soft, the air is sweet. Steam rises from my paper cup, while city sounds are winding up. A sweater hug, a gentle light, that golden hour before the night. I sit alone but feel so full. October days make silence beautiful. In this autumn cafe glow, time moves tender, soft and slow. Every sip and every stare feels like love is in the air. The pages turn, my mind drifts far to where the old familiar are. The past arrives in pumpkin tone and warms the parts I've left alone. In this autumn cafe glow, time moves tender, soft and slow. Every sip and every stare feels like love is in the air. If seasons speak, then fall speaks low, in whispered winds and amber flow. No grand goodbyes, no need to say. The heart just knows it wants to stay. In this autumn cafe glow, let me linger, let me know that life is sweetest when it's still, and warmth returns without a will. The door closed slow, not a single word, just the creak of goodbye barely heard. Your coat was gone, but your scent remained, and your umbrella leaned, soaked by the rain. Her umbrella stayed behind, but she's nowhere I can find. Like a shadow fading through the mist, I never got to hold her last kiss. Her umbrella stayed behind, but not her smile, not her time. I traced your steps down the quiet lane, but all that followed was falling rain. I called your name in the evening breeze, but only silence answered me. Her umbrella stayed behind, echo I cannot unwind. It leans there still where you let go, while I remain too lost to know her umbrella stayed behind. But not you. You were never loud or bright, more like morning's faded light. No burst in flame, no vivid hue, just softened tones and quiet blue. But still you stayed, like skies at dusk, in every pause, in every hush, in every chorus of you remain, like whispered sun in autumn rain. Not meant to shine, not meant to blind, but gently etched within my mind. The boldest shades can slip away, but your soft tones decide to stay. You spoke with warmth, not with sound, like leaves that barely brush the ground. No sudden moves, no grand display, just presence in a simple way. And though the world moves fast and loud, I see you still within the crowd. And every chorus of you remain, like whispered sun in autumn rain. Not meant to shine, not meant to blind, but gently etched within my mind. The boldest shades can slip away, but your soft tones decide to stay. Was missed the morning gave, not meant to shout, just meant to last. A gentle mark the years surpassed. And yet it colors of you remain, where silence sings a soft refrain. You never had to paint the skies, to live behind my quiet eyes. And even when the world feels new, I'll always keep the hues of you. No golden light, no grand parade, just morning sun through curtain shade. A cup of tea, a breath so slow, and all the time I didn't know that peace can live in simple things, like folded clothes and birds that sing. Just one quiet day to hear my thoughts, to drift, to stay. No need to chase, no need to prove. Just let the stillness gently move. One quiet day was all I really needed. No crowded rooms, no endless noise, just echoes of my outside in perfect ease, and in the calm I found a way to meet myself and softly say, just one quiet day to hear my thoughts, to drift, to stay. No need to chase, no need to prove. Just let the stillness gently move. One quiet day was all I really needed. Let the silence fill the air. Let me just be anywhere. No big reason, no grand goal. Just this moment keeping me whole. Just one quiet day to lay the heavy thoughts away and breathe again with nothing loud, to feel the peace inside the sound. One quiet day, and I was home. I still remember the way you said my name, like a melody wrapped in golden flame. You laughed so light it lifted the air and left your echo hanging there. Even now when the world turns gray, I hear your voice like yesterday. Your name's in my heart, like a line in a song. It plays when I'm weak, it plays when I'm strong. I carry you with me wherever I go. Your name in my heart is all I know. I trace the letters in empty sky, like shooting stars that keep passing by. I whisper low so the wind might hear the name that once felt so near. Even now when I walk alone, you're the warmth in my every tone. Your name's in my heart, like a line in a song. It plays when I'm weak, it plays when I'm strong. I carry you with me wherever I go. Your name in my heart is all I know. And maybe time will fade the pain, and maybe love will call again. But nothing will take what you left inside. You wrote your name where I can't hide. Your name's in my heart, etched deep and true. No matter the seasons, I come back to you.